basically started writing the book. I think the first time I touched upon the subject was about 1998 in New Zealand. But just sort of trying to write something down that actually gave different communities the ability to reprocess material themselves so that they could add value to it before it sort of left the local community or before it went into local soils. Since then I'd basically left it alone, and then it occurred to me a couple of years ago that I really needed to, getting older of course, if there was any point to all of this zero waste stuff, that we really needed to have a document that was actually more focused on the idea of, rather than the solutions to what we should do with this material that we were throwing away, what was the basic problem in terms of the way that we looked at materials. And I think I've always said that there's no such concept of waste. Waste itself as a concept is just a nonsensical thing. It can't exist in a world where there is no waste in nature. So why do we have this waste ourselves? And so started to explore that idea, and then sort of tried to build on the material that had been put together over the years by Robin Murray in England and Paul Connett in the United States and various people in different other parts of the world. So it was built basically around that. But that's the reason I tried to put it all together, was try to get it in one concise document that demonstrated the stupidity of what we call waste. When I was putting the book together originally, people kept saying to me, well, what's the market? And the market is everyone. The market is all of us. The idea is that we all need to change our attitude to what we call waste. That we need to be living on the planet as if we intend to stay here. We can't have this attitude of throwing things over our shoulder all the time, because we can move on and have more the next time we want. We can just dig it up or take it out. I mean, in Australia, one of the worst attitudes we have is our mining attitude, where how can you constantly dig out of your own backyard and not think, if you dig holes in your own backyard and sell it to someone else, when are you going to run out of backyard? You know, is it 200 years? Is it 10 years? Is it 10,000 years? Eventually you're going to get to a point where you've destroyed so much of your own environment by selling it off to other people, your environment is no longer viable. And that's happening in our agriculture, in our mining industries, in our fishing industries. Everything is focused on this idea of consumption without regard to the future.